We spent 6 months and $10,000 refining the Profigent content factory. Most content automation tools simply fail because they produce robotic and unengaging content that doesn't match your audience or brand identity. And that's why we built a fully automated content factory that first of all creates content that aligns with your ICP and your audience. It also adapts to your style in your unique voice, so it feels 100% you. And it requires just 5 minutes a day to set it up. It's your content, your personality, and zero effort. Watch this video to see it in action. First of all, we have an Airtable as a platform for managing content generation. And here we have 3 columns. It's settings, idea hub, and ready for posting. Let's go through each column and figure out its purpose. The first thing we need to do here is to fill out the settings tab. And I have to mention that this is a one-time setup, but it's crucial because it helps the AI system to understand your business, your goals, target audience, your identity, and the type of content you are going to produce. So the first step here is to fill in the details about your company. And you can do this in 2 ways. The first option is manually. You can use template on our table and answer each question one by one. What is your company name? What is your website? What is the company size? What is your business structure? And so on. Here you have to provide key details about your business. It's the first option. The second one, you can use Perplexity.ai with deep analysis mode, and you can simply copy the provided prompt and let Perplexity.ai to analyze and generate a detailed company profile for you. Of course, you have to check that everything is correct and that Perplexity found all the required information about your company. So once this step is done, the system will have a clear understanding of your company, and the system will be able to generate content that matches your identity. The next step is defining your ICP or ideal customer profile. The system can do this automatically for you. You just need to click the Generate ICP button and that's all. Once you click the button, the system will generate a detailed profile of your ideal customer based on the company information that you provided in the first step. And from my perspective, this step is very important because based on your ICP, based on the information about your company, the system will be adapting the content specifically for your audience. This is something that many people forget when creating content. Let's move further, and further you can choose the social platforms where your content will be posted. You can select here LinkedIn, Facebook, Reddit, Instagram, Twitter, and more, so you can simply pick the platforms you are planning to use. The next column is a post checker, and it's a very important column that helps the system to check if a news article is relevant to your business or not. And again, you don't need to do here manually, everything is done automatically. So this post checker automatically creates the relevance check based on your ICP and company information. And we've kept this column visible so you can see how our system evaluates the collected information from the internet. You can see here the key parameters that our system uses to ensure that the collected information aligns with your company. And here is how it works. As soon as new information enters the system, it's immediately evaluated for relevance using this post checker. And of course, whenever you want to make some changes to your company or your strategy or positioning or updating your ICP, this post checker will adapt accordingly. It's generated dynamically and updates automatically to reflect your latest business needs. Thanks to the post checker, we can instantly filter all the collected information from the internet in real time. And this is extremely important because without proper filtering, the system would simply collect unnecessary data from the internet, filling your database with irrelevant content. And that's why we spent a lot of time exactly perfecting this step. This algorithm only pulls news from relevant sources. Then this algorithm filters the news based on your ICP and company profile, and only the most relevant news get into the system. So next setting is tone of voice. So obviously this setting controls how the news will be written. By default, the system uses a professional tone, but you can also choose other styles such as friendly, sales focused, or insight driven. Two more settings is image style and language. Image style, here you can choose how images will look like, and options include photorealistic, cinematic, comic style, and more, so you can select how this AI system will generate images for your posts. Another setting here is language, and obviously that this setting controls the language of the written news. Because if, for example, you're collecting news in a different language, in this case, the system can automatically translate it into your native language and post. So that's pretty much about the settings. We are done. And as I mentioned earlier, you only need to set up this information on the once in the beginning. And after that, the system will understand who you are, what your company does, what is your ideal customer, and so on. And of course, in the future, if you update some information, you can do it anytime, like changing platforms, changing tone of voice, or any other setting. Now let's proceed to the next step. It's Idea Hub. And this is where all collected news from relevant data sources appear. And as I mentioned earlier, this system ensures that only filtered and the best news appear in this system. Also, if you, for example, found some interesting article online or someone's post in LinkedIn, for example, you also can rewrite it. So in this case, you can simply copy the text and paste it into the table, and the bot will take this information and rewrite it for you using all the preferences and settings. Also, this system supports a voice input option that allows you to quickly capture ideas on the go. So, for example, if you are walking down the street and come up with some great idea for a post, you can simply dictate it to your phone. Then this recorded text will be added to the table, and the bot, this system, will rewrite it while considering all style settings, formats, and other preferences. So in this way, a raw idea will be transformed into a fully polished and ready to use post. And finally, we have column ready for posting. So in this column, you can find posts that are ready for publication with images and optimized formats for different social platforms. So here the system rewrites each news article based on the format of the selected platform. For example, for LinkedIn, the post will have a more professional and detailed structure, while for Twitter, for example, the post will be shorter and more engaging. So each platform gets a version that fits its style and audience. Then, if you're happy with your post, you checked it and you find it useful and nice, in this case, you can just click approve button and the system will automatically publish this post to your social media that you selected previously. If you aren't happy with the post, you can simply click the rewrite button and the system will rewrite it again. And you can do this as many times as needed until you get the perfect post that fully meets your expectations. So you can see that entire process is fully automated from collecting news to posting. If you want us to implement this or any other AI solution for your business, book a free call. We'll be happy to guide you on how to make it happen. And thank you for watching this video.